The lace is loose and fist tight. I never lose a fist fight.
Hello there, this is Darth Rabbit 07 coming to you today with another quick review. We're going to step out of Transformers for just a moment and step back into the video game world. Two of my favorite private series besides Mortal Kombat is Street Fighter, and the Jada stuff just looks really good. So of the four Heavenly Kings, or also the four bosses of Street Fighter 2, I got a hold of Balrog first, and got a little bit of story going on in the background there with the naming convention. You'll see why in a minute. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. Thanks again for watching. Let's turn this camera around and take a closer look at Jada's Balrog from the Final Challengers Ultra Street Fighter 2. And here is Balrog on the turntable, and I gotta say, I absolutely adore this packaging. It looks like the old fighting cabinets. You got the buttons for player 1 and player 2. The only thing we're missing is a couple of start buttons, but we got the title there, the art from the game, like one of the cleaner artworks from that game. You got a little arcade, what is it, sticker one sheet there. On the back of the box you got Balrog busting a pose. He's from Las Vegas, Nevada in the US of A. And I can hear that music in the background. The other side you got the other ones there. You got Bison and Thunderhawk and Vega. And that's all I can see there. Oh, who's that down there? I can't make it out like right out here, but anyway. And on this side I got Ryu, Fei Long, and Cammy, and DJ it looks like. Maybe DJ. Anyway, let's crack this box and see how cool he really is. Pause and scan. Well, there's that nice GameStop sticker I got that from at that price. But I had my little coupon, so I got it for less. And pause and scan right there for those that are looking in the store. Top of the box, it's got those little things and it can be folded in there, but yeah, we're gonna pop this open and keep this box nice. Highly collectible, highly awesome, right down to the box, and that background is straight out of the game. 16-bit variety. Absolutely beautiful packaging, masterpiece even. Of the absolute crazy that comes with the four Heavenly Kings, or the four bosses of Street Fighter 2, is that with Balrog here being the first of them and stuff, he doesn't have superpowers at all whatsoever. He's just pure brute strength, and within that brute strength he never takes his boxing gloves off, and he's got an extra set of those like right here. This is like for his lighter punches and stuff, because when he's got his fists like that, he's throwing down the heavier punches and what have you. He has like a final blow that's absolutely devastating if it lands, and if you play with him, play as him, you have to be really skilled in there. And the other thing that's really great is the details. Oh my gosh, this thing is so freaking beautifully detailed, right down to the tank top shirt, the torn t-shirt underneath his tank top, and those beautiful breeches, and the way that they do the paint and stuff. Oh my gosh, it's so freaking awesome. And I am so glad, better late than ever again, I jumped on board with this series. We're gonna pick him up and take a closer look at him and stuff, and see his chest area there and whatnot, and the articulation seems to be pretty awesome. He's got everything just this is the way I wish my physique was, because dude, look at him, he's a boss. No pun intended. He is modeled after Iron Mike Tyson and stuff. This guy was originally named in the original game over in Japan, they called him M. Bison to rhyme with Mike Tyson, but then whenever it came to America, they flip-flopped that around and he became Balrog, and the last boss that was what we know as M. Bison here became M. Bison. Anyway, a little confusion. They didn't want to get in a lawsuit, and Mike Tyson didn't even know anything about Street Fighter lore, or even this guy at all, until the year 2017 in a video that I just got to watching before watching this video, or filming this video. Just wanted to get some background and context, and never thought it was really neat that Mike Tyson didn't even know that this was his likeness and that kind of thing. And then he saw it and he's like, hey, it looks like they're impersonating me. Well, yeah, they were impersonating you, buddy. And anyway, I think it'd be an honor to be, have my likeness if I was him, in a video game like that. And people dumped a ton of quarters into it all that time. Some people play video games, some people don't. That's a good case of that. He also has got these beautiful soft plastic blast effects to signify, the punching and that kind of thing going on there. And for the sake and purposes of this video, I'm going to get the Grr face off and put this mean face on just a moment here. And want to say this is like one of his winning poses here when he does his arms up like this and shows his muscles and stuff. And that smirk is beautiful. Let's just take a closer look at that face. And even like with each wrinkle, it's got like a little bit of a paint shading thing going on there throughout, especially when you get to the clothes here in the back. They're just ever so subtle, but it makes it look like it's being worn, and it's really, really, really cool. Now, as far as articulation goes, he can bend his head down and do the deadly headbutt he's killed some people with there. Love that stuff in the neck there. You can go all the way around on that ball, and it's very easily to swap that out. Paint work, God, it's so good. And then you get it back to his shoulder area. He's got a butterfly, so you can like get that in there. And I keep jumping around on his fight style, but like he always punches, he never kicks, and if he was to kick somebody, I just think he would stomp them in the ground, or he could stomp them in the ground. And then you got that butterflies forward back there. You got all the way around at the shoulder there. You can get out to a full Mr. T, which is kind of funny because this guy's, you know, based off of Mike Tyson, who I think, you know, got some of this stuff from B.A. Baracus watching A-Team in the 80s. So there's that going on. He's got some veiny detail going on. It just looks really, really cool. It's absolutely sick. And oh, it's even got some up and down. Daggone, these figures are so freaking, and this feels even better in hand, guys. I don't know if any of y'all are collecting any of these just yet. They were watching my channel and stuff, but yeah, he's got some very, very good double ab forward and back. I mean, top notch. You can get all the way around if you desire there. That's crazy. You can kick up that far, but he doesn't kick ever. He gets caught up in his buttocks back here. But upper thigh swivel, the way that they got it so seamlessly done. I mean, you can get all the way around like there, not that you would want to do that. You got pinless double knee, and this is blowing the G.I. Joe stuff that, you know, Hasbro's got out of the water. I guess that's why I'm just like freaking out and tripping out on it. Looks like he's got boot swivel, nicely laced boots. He's got toe tilt up and down, ankle rockers, all the stuff that you would need to get this guy some very, very awesome dynamic poses. Oh, double elbow there, and you can swap those hands out so you can simulate those lighter jab punches and stuff. I'll just do one of these right now here, and that is just completely uncanny. Like that is so cool, man. I'm going to do a smaller video or a shorts just showing off the punch animations the best I can and stuff. So you got a stand-in jab punch there, but you can also do a ducking. The fact that you can do that is really, really freaking awesome, and make him stick it and stuff. I mean, this is so freaking cool, man. And so there's all the, I mean, you can probably get every kind that you could think of. I'll go ahead and swap out both hands because hell, that's just fun. That is so freaking cool, man. I freaking adore this guy, man. That's like one of his little special uppercuts that I'm just playing around with this as I keep going through the review. And here he is, kind of like just taunting with one hand and doing a little jab there, getting ready to lay the KO on him. Wearing him out with the jab, getting ready to lay him out with the punch. Just like this, with a very, very, you know, he charges that up and boom, lets it loose. Or he does this other one that's like this, and you can just literally feel the power coming off of the blows. I mean, that is so freaking cool how that accentuates and just looks so freaking cool that he can even bust that pose just like that. I freaking adore this guy, and I'm glad I like opened him up. You know, I actually opened Akuma up first, but like of the 4 Heavenly Kings, he was the first in this series, and wow, this is just outstanding and spectacular. Let's get this guy moved over into some final thoughts, guys, because this one's going to, you know, need some more pictures taken of the different blows and stuff, and a little bit more time spent in that department. I might put that together at the end as I close out the video. Getting in some final thoughts here. Balrog just hits all the right notes, no pun intended, man. He is freaking amazing as I keep turning him around here and admiring these things in 3D, because this is usually a 2D game with some 3D models in it, but to have the figures in 3D and being able to do the extra posing, this is really, really top notch. The fact that these are not cheaply, let's put it like this, they're not like G.I. Joe Classified. You can actually bust the moves. It's got like all the articulation needed to do it. They're very articulated, and it feels so good in hand, and it looks even better in this still shot here, him doing his, you know, final blow or uppercut kind of thing or what have you. I freaking adore this. first of the Heavenly Kings, first of the 4 bosses figure. It really is good. Now I see a little bit of, you know, mold break there, but like when you stand it straight up, he looks just awesome giving that right cross like that. I mean, that looks really freaking awesome. I freaking highly recommend this series, period. Just even based off of one figure, man. This looks really good. It runs about $29. Well, this is one of the bigger ones and stuff, and in a bigger box. So he was $35 originally. I did get him for $29 because I had my coupon off and I used some of my points, and that makes the deal even sweeter. Jada is absolutely crushing this, and a lot of other companies that are making figures might want to take a look over their shoulder and try to replicate it, because this is a win to me. Thanks again for watching, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe, all the stuff down below. And that's a TKO from Balrog here. I mean, this guy is a solid knockout, and I highly recommend. Thanks again for watching. Y'all have a great week out there. Stay safe until all are one, guys.